Let's see what we got going on up in here. 3 people waiting. 3 people waiting. Not one like yet. Give me a thumbs up if you're here, guys. All right. We're going to hash out quick. We're going to try and get something down for the Celtic game. I'm looking at the Celtic game, and we'll look at the football game tonight. Those are the 2 things we're going to look at. So let's start out here with Celtics. So Wemby, I've been looking kind of at Wemby all day in this game. He is back. Vassell sidelined out tonight. Keldon Johnson possibly to get some threes tonight. Might be a really good look. Let me pull up the odds on this so I can see what I'm doing. Get on the old DraftKings here and see what we got. Let's see. All right. Spanga needs a banger Packer game pick. Yeah, I'm gonna put an SGP together for that one. Definitely. We've been hitting some already we already hit some straights out of the first game. Our over is looking good. We are live. So it's putting up here Derek White. Derek White PRA is what they are telling me is one of the top looks for tonight. So let me get this over here real quick here. Get some people up in here. So many people against the Rams tonight. I did see a lot of how you doing, Jacob? Good to see you, brother. Shabanga in here. I already know Shabanga's been waiting. If you guys are in here, man, give me a like. Give me a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hamilton. So here, let me look here. I got to get back here on the NBA so we can get this thing going. Game's not till 5. Both games are at 5 we're looking at, but I want to get the NBA done first. So let's just work on this SGP for the Celtics, and then we'll look at an SGP for the Chicago game tonight as well. So Celtics are only laying 1.5 at home against the Spurs. I really like that. Total is right now at 231.5. It opened at 230.5, so it went up 1. So they are looking at the over in that game. What's up, Chris? Actually, Chris might. I know that's I can't remember who that is in the Discord, but his name's not Chris. I know that. Let's see, we're getting some new people up in here. I like that. Got a lot of people in here. Oh yeah, Nico, that's right. Nico boy. Okay, so Wemby, I'm looking at Wemby for the points tonight because his minutes have been ramping up. They've got his points at 20 plus 21 at minus 113. He's averaging 24 on the season. Player threes, I want to see real quick here. Keldon Johnson. So Keldon Johnson has been, let's see here, 12 of his last 15 games, he's hit 2 or more 3-pointers, and they've got him tonight plus 150 to make 2 3-pointers tonight. That could be something I am definitely looking at. Derek White PRA. Let's see what we got for Derek. So 30 plus is plus 110. Don't worry, I'm gonna put this out on a poll once we get some plays going, so we can start building it. I for sure like Celtics to win the game. So Nemus under blocks. They're talking about Simons over 3.5 3-pointers. He's been over on his made threes in 9 straight games, and he has been getting a lot more playing time too. I've noticed that. This last game, he definitely points wise, his points are set really low. His 3+ threes is -100, so it's basically even. Derek White. I really think Derek's gonna make a lot of threes tonight. San Antonio is not good at defending the three. So come on around. We got a very young Spurs defense out there tonight with some guys missing. So I'm definitely liking Derek White. So we're going to put him for our first pick at 30+. We'll get a little poll. Going. I like these polls. I know nobody ever likes to. Nobody likes to go against whenever I say a poll.
I do.
But my wife does. She'll always say no. So no matter what you guys say, she's going to say no.
I
so
do
just
not
remember
always
that.
say no.
Okay, not always, but a lot of the time. She's sitting over here on the couch watching the Rams, rooting for the Panthers. I'm not rooting for any team. I just want the over. We got the over 47.5 at plus money, so we're looking pretty good. We just need a couple more touchdowns, and we're right there. Which, I don't know, the defenses are starting to kind of pick it up here a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit worried. 37, so we need, 2 touchdowns to get us over. We've got a quarter and 2 minutes to play. So let's get this poll going up here. See how many we can get once that. Thank you guys for the 7 likes, man. I appreciate that. If any of those people in here are not sub, man, I really would appreciate the subscription too. It really helps me out. All right, so let's see. So we got Derek White. I put that down. Yeah, a lot of people like the underdog. They want to see underdogs today. So we're looking at Anthony Simons over 3 points. Peyton Pritchard over his 3 points. I'm just trying to find a good 3-point guy. What do you guys think? Who are you guys thinking about for that? Harrison Barnes under 3 points. Says he has failed to hit his 3-point mark in 17 of 25 games. All right, sub. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, man. Keldon Johnson over. So let's see here. I'm trying to find the best odds for what we can get. So Keldon Johnson, a 2. Wemby for 2 threes is also another one that's plus money. It's plus 115 for him to up. Never mind, it just went to plus 105. Somebody must have just hammered it. Just as you said that, Shabanga. See, as soon as you said something, the line literally moved right in front of my face. It went from 115 to 105 as soon as you posted that in the chat. Okay, Shabanga's working for the books, guys. He's working for the books. Let's see here. Cooper for Mark says, I'm just here for the Korean basketball. Hey, I didn't send any plays out last night. I just played some, and they ended up hitting for Korea. But then again, it was kind of an easy one because I kind of knew that Sakers were going to win that game. I was hoping it would stay within 5 so we could hit both, but Bears or Packers, that's easy. It's Packers. Don't let my wife hear you say that.
What the hell?
Oh, she just heard. Damn. She's a Bears fan.
The Bears.
So she's a Bears fan. She's all over the Bears tonight. But
Well, I'm from Illinois.
yeah, she's from Illinois, so she has to root for the Bears. She doesn't have a choice. Okay, Wemby has now gone to minus 105. Okay, I don't know what you did, Shmanga, by saying that you like Wemby for 2 threes, but his line is dropping. His line just went from plus 115 to minus 102, and Keldon Johnson went from plus 149 to plus 156. And Keldon is hitting and shooting at a 42% clip from behind 3 right now. I know. I don't know what you're doing, Shmanga, but yeah, I'm probably not. I think the Packers might win the game, but I'm not gonna we're gonna play it like we played this game. I'm probably just gonna play the total and play some props.
You're gonna lose if you go against
Because I kind of don't want to go against the Bears. The Bears have shown that they can be losing for most of the game and
You're gonna
then
whip your ass.
come back and win. Okay, you don't need to keep chiming in over there. Come on, Stafford, throw deep. There you go. Oh, he picked him off. There's that interception. Somebody needed an interception from Stafford. I don't remember where I saw that. Somebody in the chat was talking about an interception from Stafford. Ricky Tan over in Guy Boston Discord was saying he needed a Stafford interception to cash. That just killed my slip. He had no. Did you have no interceptions, Nico? Did you have no interceptions by him? Yeah, I wouldn't have played that. All right, so let's see what we got here on the poll. So right now we got 9 votes. Everybody is 100% on Derek White, so we are taking Derek White. Yeah, unfortunately, he ended up. Trey mentioned the interception. Yeah, that just might have ruined. That might have killed his MVP chances now. All right, so we've got that. So Wimbayana, I want to look at something here real quick. So it says here, let's see, recent performance, last 5 games. Wemby has hit the over 1.5, made 3 and 3 out of 5. Against the Lakers, he made none on 3 attempts. He took 6 attempts against Memphis and made 3. Went 2 for 2 against the Knicks, 2 for 6 against Cleveland, and 0 for 4 against Utah. So he's taking, other than the Knicks, he is taking a lot of shots. Oh, there goes Carolina, down to the 4. Yeah. They're about to score. That's what we need. Another touchdown. Over, like the shirt says. I don't know. Here, I can turn around. Let you guys see. I don't care who wins as long as it goes over. That's right. That's all we care about. Over. See, that's why I love doing totals in football, because then I don't have to root for a team. Let both teams score. Just keep scoring back and forth, back and forth. Score 70 points. I don't care. Just pay me. All right, so Wemby now went back to plus 102. So he's going back up. But yeah, I'm telling you, Wemby might be a good look here. He said he's averaging 1.5 on 4 attempts. Volume has increased because of he's shooting more. His tag was removed. The defense, Celtics are a tough matchup out there, but they do lack size to play at the 3-point line. So, I mean, you're looking at a 60%. You're looking at 60% hit rate and a plus money. Okay, we're doing it. But see, I also want to put Wemby down for points. Now it just went to minus 110. Okay, this prop is getting hit hard right now. So people are really moving this thing. Like, people are on it, but they're on it under and over. You got to go in both ways, because it's really jumping around. It went from plus odds. Keldon Johnson now went from plus 155 down to 130. So people are taking his under. Derek White to hit 3 is minus 200, of course, because he's going to. Let me see what we get better. So if we get Wemby at points and mix that with his threes, I'm pretty sure Wemby's going to get 20 points. Keldon Johnson over threes at plus 165. Yeah, you got it early. You got good. That's good. So I think Johnson's going to hit that too. All right, so let's do this. This is the thing with Boston. If Boston comes out and they hit their threes, the other team has to shoot threes to stay in pace. They can't just sit back and make layups and small stuff. They have to keep shooting threes to stay with Boston if Boston's hitting their threes. Man, my throat's getting dry all this talking. Okay. So I like Johnson and I like Wemby. So we're going to put it on the poll. We'll do all right, I'm going to put them both on there. And we'll put them on there. We'll put them both because we're getting good. We're getting plus 130 and minus 110 right now on those guys. If we put those two in the play on a 3-pick, right now we're sitting at plus 750 odds. And we got the PRA. Yeah, we got the PRA already. And then if Wemby with points,
Oh, God.
we can put Wemby at 20 points. Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Right in the...
That's going to be a penalty.
Oh, that hurt.
If we were to put Wemby with points at 20 plus at minus 170, that puts us at 1,000. I like getting these right around 1,000. If we can get a plus 1,000 on a 4-leg SGP, I'm happy. I can boost that. And we can get that up to paying something really good. Now,
Yeah, that's bullshit.
do you guys think that we can get Boston? I'm a homer. But even not being a homer, Boston right now is the number one offensive team in the NBA. They took it over from Denver after the last game. They are scoring the most points per game average of any team in the league at 124.2 or 124.4, and I think who scored it?
Yes.
Hubbard again. All right, that's one touchdown. Just need one more. One more. Let's see how we're doing up here at the poll. Yeah, everybody's in on that. Anybody else want to vote? Really? Had to get one in there for the no, huh? I know that was my wife. That was my wife, wasn't it?
See, I don't always say no.
It's not her. She's not even on. She's not even on over there. She's
I am.
no, you're not. I see you over there trying to be trying to be slick.
Come
All right.
on, man.
All right, so we are we're throwing them on there. Okay, so we got Wemby and Johnson both for threes, and then that's not what I want to do. All right, let's do this one here. All right, last two picks. We got the Celtics have now become an underdog. So Johnson, Wemby, 2 threes, Wemby 20 points, and Derek 30 PRA. That is correct, Shpanga. That's what we got so far. As long as this poll comes through. So we're waiting for this one. And then I'm looking at Boston to win the game. Now, the line just flipped. So something, let me check and make sure what's going on. Let me see what just happened. Let me see what just happened because something happened. They must have ruled somebody out or something. Okay, so now the Celtics went to +2 and plus 102 on the money line. I think they're looking at the back-to-back. And the fact that Wemby's healthy and Boston's on a back-to-back. So that's why they did that. So I think we might be staying off that. We might be staying off that money line. So we're gonna switch the poll to Wemby just 20 points. Let's do this here. We're going to in that one. We're not just gonna do the Wemby points. Wemby 20 plus points because we're still at a plus 1,000. The only thing I'm going to look at is one other thing here. That is assists. I want to see if I can find a good assist prop to put in this. I kind of want to make it a 5 pick. I want to put a 5 pick. Yeah, Shabanga, don't worry. We're not doing we're not going to do that. I put a new poll up for the Wemby for the points. We're just going to get the vote on Wemby for the points. Wemby 20 plus. Go ahead and put that in. Anybody that's in here, if you want to vote. Wemby for the points. I'm going to find us an assist prop here. All right, this thing is. Pritchard jumps it up 300 odds. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what we got for Pritchard. So Pritchard, they've got his line set at 4.5, 5, minus 130. He's averaging 5.3. Spurs defense gives up the most points, second most rebounds to point guards, suggesting a high volume for the ball handlers. Second fastest tempo. So Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard's averaging 5.3. He had 8 assists last night. Pritchard had 8 assists last night. Jalen over 4.5 assists. He had 7 last night. They got him at 6 plus at plus 125. Derek White at 6 plus 125. Peyton at 6 plus is plus 143. I mean, I know Castle's going to get his. I know Wemby likes to kick it out too and get assists too. So, all right. We already have Derek on the PRA, so I'm not going to mess with him on assists. We're going to look at Pritchard or Brown.
Pritchard.
And I'm thinking Pritchard. Man, if we put Pritchard on there first. Let's see, Pritchard, he's saying 4 assists. Yeah, but if we go 4 assists with Pritchard, that's minus 270 into the SGP. That's not. Let me see where that puts us here. It only puts us at plus 1,300. But it's safe. It's really safe. I think he can hit 4 too. All right, so we're going to do that. Let's see here. Let's put this out. So we can get this thing posted and get it done. All right, Pritchard 4 plus assists. All right, So, yeah, 6 is a gamble. I mean, yeah, he got 7 last night. So, but there was a lot of assisting last night in that game. It was a high scoring game with Toronto. Toronto, he's going deep, and he throws another pick. Oh, he dropped it. Man, Scott had that ball in his hands, man. I don't know how he missed Puka, man. Puka was wide open. He overthrew him by 8 yards. That's crazy. Just hit him right there, and that's a touchdown. Puka walks in for a touchdown. Puka stopped. Yeah, Puka came back and stopped, and he was thrown to the end zone like Puka was going to keep going. He thought Nakua was going to keep going for that ball. All right, so we are still at so with the 4. Yeah, 4 looks pretty good. 4 looks pretty good. So I think we're good on that. All right, so we are going to leave that at 4. We're going to take it. We're going to update this, accept the odds change. I've got an NBA 30% boost. Puts us up to plus 1690. That's nice. That's nice. I can put 0.7 units on it to pay 12.9 units. I want to take Boston, man, because the Spurs defense gives up the most points this year to any team, and you've got Boston getting points. Let me see something. Hold on. I know some of you guys, you don't need to put Boston money line on this, but I'm going to throw Boston on this at the money line. Because we're getting plus money now on it, I just don't see Boston losing. I just don't see Boston losing at home. And that pops us up to a plus 3250 on the odds. Pritchard 4 assists, 2 threes, Wemby and Johnson, 30 PRA White, 20 points Wemby. Yep, that's a good bet, Spangas. That's solid. That's solid. So we're putting using the boost, putting 0.7 units, 7/10 of a unit. So if your unit is $10, you're putting $7. If your unit is $1, you're putting 70 cents. If your unit is $2, you're putting $1.40. However you look at it, we're going to get back 23.5 units if this hits tonight. And since some of these are plus money odds, we are going to do singles. The only one that's not plus money right now is the 4 assists for Pritchard. So we're not going to mess with that one for singles. So my singles, I'm going to put 1.25 units on the singles at the plus odds. So that way I can see what I'm risking here. So let's see. Man, I hate when I do this on the phone because it does not show. It's so hard to maneuver. Plus 131. We got a plus 131. Wemby on the points is minus 167. That's fine. I'll leave it. We'll take the profit. It's small profit, but we'll take it. We're only going to get a half a unit profit on the assist, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. So we're risking 8 units total to win 38 units back. So 7 bets, which is 6 straight bets. 6 straight bets for 1.25 units. And the parlay boosted for 0.7 units is 8.2 units. There we go. Touchdown. That gives us our over right there. Cash the over, baby. Bang, bang, bang. And this is going to keep going. It ain't going to stop. That was Stafford. Did he throw that one, or did he Kyron Williams, right? Yeah. Got him out of the backfield. Oh, yeah. He burned that linebacker right up the middle. All right. So we got the basketball in. Spung always asking how much I'm betting. So unit size right now for the bank is $10. That's the unit size we're using. But that's because I'm using – now when I'm on Novig, it's different because Novig I have like 200 units in Novig. So when I say I'm only putting down 1 unit, which would be a 1%, that would be $20 on Novig. A half a unit would be $10 on Novig. Quarter unit would be $5 on Novig because I have more units there. Right now in DK, I only have 32 and a half units in DK. So I just made that bet on DK on DraftKings using 8 units. Actually, I have 32 now because I just hit some bets over cashed and it gave me back some units on that. So that's why my balance went up. But yeah, I don't look at I try to keep everything at a unit because as your bankroll changes, your units are going to change the amount. You can't just always say your unit is going to be $10, $5, $1, $20, $100. It moves. On DK, my unit right now, I have 32 units. So if I was to put 1 unit, it would be $3. But on Novig, I have 200 units there. So yeah. So that's why I don't look at the whole. When I bet bankroll management based on the book I'm on. Depending how many units I have on that book. I mean, yes, it's overall. I have an overall amount of units across all the sports books and the betting apps, but I base it like that. So when I'm on DK, if I've got 50 units there and I'm betting a unit, that's going to be $5, five units. If I do a 5-unit whale and I have 50 units, that's basically 10%. That's a 10% bet. If I want to do a 5% bet, it would be half of that. So yeah. So we're at 51 points now. The over 57's at minus 135 live. 8 minutes left. I mean, still a lot of time. Carolina's going to have to press. I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, I try. That's what I'm here for, guys. Shbanga. I appreciate it, man. But I try to go. I'm going to start trying to go live.
You guys. That means they love me too.
Oh, my God. Yes, babe. They all love you, too. She does. It's pretty funny because she gets mad at me sometimes because I'll be over here and I'll be placing the bets or I'll be doing the waking cash, and then we get ready to go to bed or something, and I'm like, all right, man, I really hope that China, Korea, Australia comes in. She's like, how come you didn't tell me about that Korea, China, so I can take it?
Yeah, and then you keep me up until 5 a.m.
How come you ain't telling me about it? And I said, well, it's posted on the DK. You're in the group. All you got to do is tail the pick. It shows that I made the bet.
You're supposed to give a bitch a warning.
And then she's like, you keep me up till 5 a.m. with your phone out watching the damn Korean guys running up and down the court, laying in bed watching them run up and down the court, and they can't make a shot. Yeah, because they're not very good. But yeah, it's so we need Corum 9 yards, Colby 2 more receptions, and Rams 4 more points for that parlay. Yeah, I know. I really hope we hit that. That would be beautiful. He's not throwing to Colby today, man. I don't even know how many targets that guy's got. Let me look at this thing, man. How many targets does he have? He's only had 2 targets. He's literally thrown 15 times to Puka, 9 times to Adams, and 3 times to Higbee, and nobody else is getting looked at. It's like, come on, man. And now that they're ahead, I'm hoping Carolina goes right down and scores quick because we need a lot. We need more passing out of Stafford. Stafford did get the run for 2 yards right now. 1 carry for 2 yards. All right. Yeah, so yeah, we're kind of funny over here. We our hours, because we're West Coast, so we're kind of like we're up late. We wake up late. We stay up late. Yeah, East Coast, all your games are going off, like we got games that start at 7 o'clock our time. That's 10 o'clock. Everybody's in bed on the East Coast when the games are starting over here. So it's a big difference, when that's going on. All right, let's get over to this Bears game now. We already got that in. We got that in. We got 40 minutes till this Bears game goes off. So let's get over here to Packers and Bears. We're going to work on something over here. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Bears. Well, it's only 1.5 point spread. Green. We're out here in the green, Mark. Out here in Oregon. Green. Jordan. Okay, so we got Rome is coming back tonight for the Bears. O'Dooms. He's been out. So, they have to punt already? Rams getting the ball back quick. Now they're just going to kill the clock. That's not good. Come on now. Press it, Stafford. We need another touchdown. We need to get over 30 points.
My bad loss.
Damn it. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I told you that guy wasn't going to get 3 touchdowns.
No,
You put that bet down plus 26,000 odds for Bryce Young to get 3 touchdowns
you know
live.
what?
Save your live bets for the
It's
Bears
okay if
game.
you do a little wild one once in a while.
Yeah, do the wild stuff. I know. She's I only put $1 on it to win $241. Yeah, well, you see why it was plus 26,000 odds. All right, so let's look at some quarterback props here first. So we got Jordan Love. Jordan Love over 19 pass completions. Bears are ranking 24th in pass defense this year, allow a high completion percentage. Love is projected to spread the ball around since he has his full receiving core back tonight. I need to check the weather. How's the weather in Chicago right now? I got to look at that.
Probably snowing.
I don't think it's snowing.
It's been snowing, thank you.
Okay. I know they got some snow, but I don't think it's going to be snowing tonight. Let me look at the weather report. Hang on. Hold on. Let me ask old Gemini here. Oh, Sponger lives here. It is snowing. What? Is it really snowing?
Bitch!
Okay, we may not want to watch.
I tell him away.
I'm gonna look right here. Yeah, snow showers. 30 degrees right now. It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be rainy. Chance of snow during the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Weather.
Say it.
You can put your finger down. Quit flipping
Say
me
it.
off. Oh my gosh, she's up here flipping me off.
Say it. Your wife.
You're right. Okay, the wife is always right. Yes, we know. Okay, you live there. We know. Ooh, another helmet-to-helmet hit on him. Ooh, that looks like it hurt. Puka don't care. But even then, even with the snow, Packers are used to playing in the cold weather, so it doesn't matter. Like,
So embarrassed.
they're both like that. So let's see. So Williams, they've got 18.5 pass completions. Jordan Love, 20 pass completions is what they're kind of pushing at, because both meetings against Green Bay, Williams did record over 19 completions in both the meetings against the Packers and in 12 of 17 regular season games this year. Williams has thrown 18 touchdowns his last 10 games, multiple scores. So they're looking at his over 2 touchdowns at plus 105. I kind of don't feel like that's here. Let me pull this up. I got to see what the actual odds are currently, because I want to make sure we're not looking at some crazy stuff here. All right, so pass completions, right? So we got completions. We can move it down a little bit. Jordan Love, Yeah, they got his 20 at 127. They've got Caleb at 20 at plus 130. But if the weather's really bad, they might keep the ball on the ground. They might run it. They may run the ball more. Let's see. The over-under is 44. It moved down to 44 and a half. They're looking at Rome over 36 yards. DJ Moore over 25 yards. He had 97 yards in his last meeting against the Packers. So even though the rest of the guys are coming in, they think that Caleb is gonna keep throwing that ball. Caleb rushing yards could be good. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, Jaden Reed over 30 yards. How are these lines? The lines are also low. They're set so low because of the weather. It's got to be because of the weather. So just trying to kill clock here, man. We need 30 and a half, right? We need 4 points, so we need a touchdown to get that over for the Rams to hit another straight bet. I just want to hit a couple more straights. I don't think that I don't think that SGP is going to hit, but that's okay. We can get 2 or 3 more. We can get another straight or 2 in there. We'll be all right. He needs to throw the ball. He needs to throw the ball to Colby, man. Man, I don't know why. You're not even looking at him. 3 of 10, 35 yards on third down. Yeah, he's not doing good on third down. I want to watch his third down play. 3rd and 17. He's got to throw deep. Nope, he just threw it underneath. Get what they can. They're going to kick the ball boldly. Yes. Ball back. Panthers are still alive. All right, so the attempts, let's look at it like this. So the attempts, books have the attempts at 30, heavy for 30 attempts by both quarterbacks. So the fact that they are laying minus 120 at 30 plus attempts for both quarterback. Oh. Did he fumble it again? Yes. Or block it? What did they do? Block it? Oh, they blocked it. And they got the ball back. Ooh, they're in good shape. They're going to score quick. Well, that could help us. That'll help us get the Rams to score again quick if they score. They get Carolina to score quick. Yep, they'll have to score quick. All right, so since the pass attempts are so high, Jordan Love for 20 completions, I think is good because he is going to throw the ball no matter what. He does not like running the ball. He likes to throw the ball even in bad weather. He doesn't care. It's just the way he's been. His whole career has been like that. And the fact that he has everybody back, and the Bears have a very bad pass defense. They have a better rush defense than pass defense. Okay, they're down inside 15. Looks like they're going to score quick. Get them in there. So they're saying more heavy run game pass. So surface condition, I don't just see this. So slick surface for Soldier Field. Rushing efficiency is harder to tackle. So Josh Jacobs. Nah. So 34 degrees. The real field is going to be 15 to 20. So it's not going to get that cold. The passing yardage usually only drops by about 5 to 8% when the weather gets bad like that. I'm going to put that out. Jordan Love completions, 20 completions. We're going to start with that. It just moved up all the way. It just moved up all the way to minus 130 now. So plus completions. We'll start with that. Rushing. So yeah, the rushing, they boosted everything up now. So you got Jacobs now favored to hit 100 yards. You got DeAndre Swift favored to hit 80 plus yards. Modern guy favored to hit over 50 yards. DJ Moore even favored to hit over 30 yards, even being a receiver. Well, that's rushing receiving yards, both. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me get to the rush yards so I can see this. Yeah, 80 yards, Josh Jacobs, Swift, Mono guy's at 40. I like Mono guy to get the yardage because that guy. Yeah, I don't see Caleb throwing the ball deep tonight. I think they're gonna try to keep the ball on the ground. So Mono guy would get for how many? Usually he catches the ball. Touchdown. There we go.
Yeah.
239 left. Plenty of time with Coker. Yep. Good job. All right, now the Rams have to come back and score. Rams are going to get us that 30.5 now. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes, we're going to get that 30.5. All right, so DJ Moore, they're favoring him to get 3 catches. Rome, they're favoring him to get 3 catches. Luther Burden for 4 catches. Colson Loveland for 4 catches. So Jaden Reed, I think, is really the key guy that he likes to throw to. So we're going to go with 3 and Watson. Watson back. Everybody's healthy, man. This is the thing. Everybody is healthy in this game. That's what's going to make it so difficult when it comes to spreading. They're going to be spreading the ball around to a lot of different people. They're going to be running the ball a lot. A defensive prop, we may want to just look at tackles and assists, see what our best tackles and assist prop would be based on, because if they're going to run the ball, both teams run the ball a lot, there's going to be a lot of tackles. They got to make a lot of tackles. Let's just see who we got. All right, let's check. Yeah, because sometimes you can really get the tackle and assist stuff you can get for plus money, and these guys like 5 tackle and assist is a plus 120 or plus 130, and it's all you need is 2 pluses on a 4-pick SGP to make 1,000 plus 1,000 odds. So let's see what we got here. So the Bears, you got Edmonds. He recorded 8 tackles last time against Green Bay. His most recent game. Oh yeah. This guy averages. Okay, so let's see what we got for the props for that. Real quick. I already know. Let me end this. I already know we're taking Jordan Love over 20 completions. That's a wrap. 20 completions. It's first pick. All right, we're going to defense here. Tackles, and assists. Okay. So Edmonds we can get for tackles and assists. Get him for 8 at minus 215. That should be a no-brainer. He's going to get 8. And then let's see who else they got. Walker for the Packers. He's the top tackler for the Packers. Had 128 tackles this season with 14 games. And since the runs get bounced outside with Swift, Walker will have ample opportunities to get a high tackle benchmark. Being that outside linebacker, he's the outside linebacker. So they've got him set at 10 tackles and assists at minus 111. Evan Williams, 6 tackles is plus 102. Let's look at that, Sponga, since you're looking at. Oh, yeah, I see that. Plus 102. Williams. Brisker. Cornerback for the Bears is coming off of injury and was activated today. He had a high 75 tackles this season and always comes up playing close to the line of scrimmage. So with the runs, he could end up getting back in there. Do they even have him on there with Gordon? No, they don't even have him because he's been on injury, so they're not even letting him. Josh Jacobs, yeah. So Bears safety. He had 8 tackles against there last time. Brisker had 8 against him last time. You can get him for 6 at minus 236, 6 tackles and assists. With the safety, I think they're going to have to bring the safety and the corners up to get those tackles. All right, let me look at Evan Williams. I got to look at Evan Williams because Spanga's sitting here telling me. Hold on.
Game's gonna start soon.
Yep, I know. We got to get moving. 20 minutes game time. We got to move it. All right, so let's see what it says here. Ball hog reputation. Solo tackles 48, total tackles for the season at 100, assisted tackles at 39 plus. Projected line is 6 tackles. Recent, he had 15 of his 16 appearances. He did clear 6 tackles in the game. He's the starter primary playmaker. Yep, okay. You sold me. You sold me on it. But we're going to take him down to 5 because at minus 188, we can add him to that. And it should be a no-brainer. Brisker at 6. Evan Williams at 5. And we're going to take Walker. Or not Walker. Edmonds. We said Edmonds. Edmonds, we're going to move him down to 8. All right. So we have Evan Williams. Evan Williams for 5 plus tackles and assists. This is both tackles and assists, guys, not just tackles. Tackles and assists. Brisker for 6 plus, minus 236. Edmonds at 8 plus, minus 215. So that 4 pick, we are now sitting right around plus 400. Now, since they are going to be running the ball, let's get up here. Monagai. Russian receiving. Swift. Nope. We're looking at Monagai for Russian receiving. Great defender. Awful bourbon. Yep. Let's look at rush attempts. See if we can get a plus money on the rush attempts. Live Heat money line plus 170 versus Indy. Okay. All they're doing is throwing to Puka, man. They will not throw to Park. They will not throw to Parkinson, man. Kobe, they're not throwing to him at all. I don't even know if he's really. I don't even think he's in there right now with the tight. Oh yeah, they do. They got the 2 tight ends set, and they threw to Adams. He dropped it. Okay, so we know that we have 20 completions by Love. Yeah, 1 catch by Colby, man. It'd be nice if you throw to him. He's not even looking at him. He's not even looking at him. Nico, I know what you're saying. I'm with you. So let's throw in. So we're going to look at receptions, guys, real quick. We're going to take Jaden Reed tonight. 3 catches. Christian Watson, 3 catches. And DeAndre Swift. Parkinson got it. Touchdown. There's your catch. Parkinson. Over 30.5. Cash it. Parkinson. Catch. Boom, baby. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. He just put it ain't happening. And as soon as he typed it ain't happening, it happened. For real, baby. That's what we do. That's what we do up here in the bank. Okay, it's getting kind of dark in here. Huh? We're gonna get a little light up in this thing. All right, let's get this pick in here. So 625. All right, so we got Christian Watson, Jaden Reed. All right, so I've got to type this up so we can. This is going to be the pick right here, so I can let you guys know what's going on here. And we're going to boost this thing. Let's see. I already put in the boost. We sure didn't get that king of the end zone on this game. Probably end up happening in the next game. All right, so we do have a 20% boost we can use on this. Put us to plus 750. I'm going to put 1.5 units on this one. Pays us back 14 units. Hold on, I'm gonna type this thing up. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're doing here. Jordan Love, 20 plus completions. Okay, so Jordan Love, 20 plus completions. Jaden Reed, 3 plus receptions. Reed, 3 plus receptions. Watson, 3 plus receptions. Can't type today at all, man. It's so dark over here. I can't see. 3 plus reception. Watson, 3 plus receptions. And then we got Edmonds, 8 plus tackle. TNA. Brisker, 6 plus tackle and assist. TNA. All right. I'm getting this thing typed for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to hurry here. And then Williams, 5 plus. We're doing Williams for 5 plus. That's right. Williams, 5 plus TNA. Plus 750 odds. Bang. Oh. Also post this up in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, if you're in here and you are not in the Discord, there should be a link in the bank. If there's not, I can put a link here so you guys can get in. Let me actually do that right now real quick. Just throw it right in here, I believe. And that way you guys should be able to click on that. That link should work. That'll get you in the free Discord. All right. Let's see. All right. So that's all we're going to do for that SGP. I'm not going to do any straights on that because most of those were all minus 200. Most of those were all minus 200 plays. So I'm about to share this over there. Hold on 1 second. Let me save it. I can throw it in over here on the Discord. Here we go. All right. I see Mark already got in there. Good to see you, Mark. There we go. Hold on. Forgot to put it in the free picks. Here we go. Dang it. I didn't put a G in there. All right. There we go. All right, guys. We're going to hit that. Oh, it's not my Ducks. Don't apologize about the Ducks. I don't like the Ducks. We're Beaver fans here. Oregon State. I hate the Oregon Ducks. I was all over Indiana, as you could tell. We had all our money on Indiana. So Indiana, we've got Indiana next game as well. So we are going to be on Indiana over Miami, just so you guys know. All right. Good hanging with you guys today. Appreciate it. We got that out. We got the NBA out. Let's hit both those SGPs. And boom, big night. Big night tonight. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for the subscriptions and the likes. Catch you all in the next one. Peace out.